Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. We are going to be doing my October TBR. Last month I was in the worst reading slump of my life ever. I didn't get out of that reading slump until halfway through, and that's because I reread one of my favorite series. So let's hope this month is better. We are going to be using my dice game again, just because I really like the way, you know, this played. We will start with 8 picks, and then once again the rules, if I roll on a space that I've already rolled on, we add another roll. So we will do that, and we're gonna see what we're gonna be picking. I'm really excited to do so. So without further ado, let's just get into it, shall we? If this wasn't the perfect pick for this month, our first pick is a thriller. If you hear my daughter in the background, she's in there playing. But we have a thriller slash horror. She got some slime, and so she's been having fun playing and doing all kinds of stuff. Alright, I think for this one we're gonna go with the good old-fashioned whatever. We're gonna finish the, what is this? Indian Lake trilogy. By Stephen Graham Jones. We're reading The Angel of Indian Lake. So we have The Angel of Indian Lake. We'll be finishing up this series, and I think our main character is back again to make her last stand, apparently.
Well, I gotta talk to you real quick. Hi guys.
6.
I'm back now, and
Alright, so our next one, perfect for this season, we got a dark romance. So I wonder what I'm gonna pick. I have plenty of those. I just gotta figure out which one it's gonna be. Alright, so I think for the dark romance, we're gonna start the Edge of Darkness trilogy by reading Insatiable by Lee Rivers. On to roll number 3.
Mom, you doing the roles like this? Roll like that, Mom.
So our next roll, Goddess, has has a movie or TV adaptation. I have no idea what I'm gonna pick for this one. So I could do Life with the Walter Boys, The Idea of You, The Perfect Couple. I could continue the Vampire Diaries series. Not Vampire Diaries, Vampire Academy series. I could also do 6 of Crows. Man, I didn't realize how many I had. Okay, when I was in high school, or like first year of college, something like that, I started the Divergent series. I read the first 2, never finished it. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna reread and annotate Divergent. Off to a pretty good start. Let's do roll number 4. Black cover. Alright, we got black cover, black on the cover, however you want to see it. So that was a lot harder than I thought, but I think I'm going to do Capital Promises. Most of this is black except for like him. It's a duology that I started close to the beginning of this year. Never picked up the second one to finish it, so I think this month we're going to finish it. Alright, roll number 5. I was struggling there with that one. So our next one is green on the cover. We're just getting all the covers. I think I'm gonna do Thrive by Krista and Becca Ritchie. Or we can continue Vampire Academy. This one has green, this one is green. You know what, we'll just put both. It gives us options. Roll number 6. Alright, this one's going to take a while because we got Blurbed, if you can see it, Blurbed by a favorite author. So I'm just going to have to go through and read the blurbs on all of, well, I'll pick books that I want to read right now and see what the blurbs are. Okay, that took way too long, but I think I'm going to do The Gilded Cage, which is the second book in the Prison Healers trilogy. I read the first one, and it is blurbed by Sarah J. Maas. So books. We have 2 more rolls. Let's go to roll number 7. So we got a cover. I don't know if you're able to see it. A cover you dislike. So a cover that I do not like. This is an option. Do not like this cover. I'm looking through my TBR, and this is probably the only book on my TBR that of a cover that I just absolutely hate. I know that this is like they're in a silo and things aren't always what things aren't what they have been told. We'll try it. We'll try it. My goal this month is to actually stick to my TBR. We'll see if that happens. Last roll. 3 and 3. Alright, our last roll, we got a hardcover book, which should not be that hard. Alright, so I think I'm gonna do, okay, maximum recording time reached, my bad. I'm gonna do Carl's Doomsday Scenario. I was supposed to read this months ago. But once again, your girl just gets into these, I love how there's always a word on it, into these reading slumps. And anyway, so we're gonna add Carl's Doomsday Scenario. I am going to clear off my cart because I also want to add in like a few honorable mentions that I really want to get to. So we're just gonna add them to the cart and hope it happens. We're just gonna go through the books that are on my TBR, and then I'm gonna show you some of the ones that I am adding to it. So here we go. So we have Carl's Doomsday Scenario, Wool, The Gilded Cage, Thrive, or Shadow Kiss, or both, Capital Promises, Divergent, Insatiable, The Indian, and The Angel of Indian Lake. Alright, now some ones that I want to get to. I have been in a really big, like, why choose mood. So to continue a series, I'm going to put Forged by Malice, to continue a series. A book that I have started, I'm only like 2 chapters in, which is Alchemized. And then another book that I'm like 3 chapters in, which is Blindside. I don't know if I'll finish those. I'm telling y'all, it depends on the book. Like, this reading slump has been awful. It depends on the book on if I can finish it or not. And then because come on. The next one is coming out in November. We're going to put Immortal Dark on our TBR. I tried to start this last year. Got super duper confused. Put it back on my shelf. So we're going to try it again. Maybe this time I might do the audiobook. I'm going to look at reviews on the audiobook. Yeah, I do better with audiobooks with third person. Anyway, we're going to try again. Long story, long, you know, whatever. We're going to try this again. And then just because, why not have a hockey Omegaverse why choose? So those are the books that I'm going to add to my TBR. So thank you so much for watching. If you have not already, subscribe, join my bookish community. It would make my day. Let me know down below, what is something that you are reading in the month of October? Do you have any book recommendations that you think I would like? I would love to know. And yeah, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I think I said that. And I will see you in my next one.